Hi, I'm Debbie from Simply Special Crafts. Today we're going to take a look at a new concept card kit from Hunkydory Crafts called Flutterbye Spinners. They're really fun to make, they're quick, they're easy, and they're totally delightful. If you enjoyed this video, I would like to see you give us the thumbs up to let us know that you think we're doing a good job. And if you enjoy our videos, feel free to subscribe to our YouTube channels to be notified when new videos are available. If you would like, you can also subscribe to our newsletter and we'll send you links to where these products can be purchased. Let's go ahead and get started. First, let's take a look at what we're making. Your kit will make 12 butterfly cards in these pretty sorbet kinds of colors. You have the components to decorate the outside, some greetings, there's even some borders. On the inside, you make this wonderful spinning butterfly. Now it looks complicated, I promise you it's quick and easy. Let's take a look at the components that you get in the kit. Okay, let's take a look at the components of the kit. You get 6 of these die-cut sheets with the butterflies, sentiments, and borders. So that's ample butterflies to make your 12 cards. You get the card bases, which are two-sided. They have a pattern on the inside and the outside. You get 12 of these components that are used to actually make the mechanism on the inside. They're already pre-scored and die-cut. You get 12 envelopes. You get your invisible string. The only things you have to bring to the construction of this kit are some high-tack tape and some foam squares. Let's go ahead and make one. We're going to start by working on the component for the inside where we'll actually house the spinner. I'm going to push out this piece from the middle. This is actually going to be used on the outside of our card to decorate the cover, so I'm going to set that aside. I'm going to flip this over, and you can see that there are some score lines on this paper. So this is how it scores. The inside of the card, or where we want it to pop out, it pops towards the inside. Each of these sides fold back, and it's going to go in our card like this. Okay, let's flip this over. We're going to get one of our little pieces of invisible string. You probably will not see this on camera because this thing is actually thinner than a strand of my hair. They tell you in the directions to, I thought Brittany had already pre-cut this, to pre-cut this in 12 segments. So I guess I'll be cutting one. You only need it as long as the card is high. It's really hard to see. So I'm going to cut it about here, which is maybe about 5 inches. Honestly, I think my strands of hair are thicker than this thread is.
Should we pull one out and try it?
It would be a nice silvery color. And I have plenty to spare, I'm told. Every time I get my hair cut, my hairdresser says, "Do you have any idea how much hair you have?" Yeah, I got a pretty good idea. Alright, I'm going to take that little thread and I'm going to position it right over that center crease that we just made in our card, and I'm going to put a piece of high-tack tape right here. Now I am not going to take the cover off my high-tack tape, I'm just going to let it sit there. I just pulled my thread loose. I said this is super skinny thread. Let's try that again.
Invisible.
Yeah, it nearly is too. I'm going to try that again, guys. And I'm actually going to put a double layer of tape, I think, there, because it is...
If you peel that first layer and
If
put
I-
your tape in it and then stick your next one over the top, won't that?
Yeah, as long
Really
as I
hold?
don't leave any tape showing, I can do that. Let's do that. I'll hold it in place while we're working. Now the directions show putting the red liner tape here, but they do not say to not expose the tape. And we don't want this sticking together or it would ruin the mechanism. So I will tell you that your final layer of red liner tape is not going to be exposed. I'm going to put kind of a double layer over this, just make sure that little string stays right where we put it, because it is kind of a wild little thing, as we've already seen. I'm going to pick my thread up and I'm going to come to the bottom here. And I'm going to put another double layer of tape at the bottom. Hold that string nice and firmly. Let me bring that right down through. I want that string to be taut. I'll put one here. Put my other one right here. And I doubt you can see it on camera, but I have a nice tight string in between those two. I'm going to fold this back and kind of crease that red liner tape where I have it so that my mechanism is standing up here. I'm going to punch out a couple of my butterflies. Remember, when you're punching these out, the die cutting is really, really good on Hunkydory Crafts, but it is always a good idea to punch from the back towards the front so that if there are any little snags, it's not going to be in your foiling, it would be off the back of your image. I'm going to put a piece of red liner tape on here. And it's okay if this goes across here. And this one I am going
Can you
to
hold that up for
expose.
the camera so we can see where you put it?
I'm going to expose my tape here. I'm going to hold it right behind this little piece that I put on there. And then I'm going to cover that with another butterfly. And now I have a little butterfly flying in the center there. And let's look and see what happens. We can actually spin this little butterfly. Wind him up. So cool. Okay, I've got my topper, or my assembly ready to go here. I'm going to take my card. This is printed on the inside also, that is to allow you to have this nice scene showing through your card. And I've noticed that the highlighting here is just about where you want to put it on the inside. We'll stretch this out a bit. And this is about where we want that butterfly to be. So I'm going to put some tape on my card. On both edges.
Now, do you need red liner tape here, or would finger lift work?
Finger lift would probably work, however, it wouldn't hurt to have the extra security of red liner tape. As long as we're already using it on the other, I would recommend just going ahead and using a red liner tape inside here too. One roll of red liner tape, however, is going to have plenty of tape to do all 12 cards in your kit. This is a really fun, easy, and cost-effective way to get a good number of cards. This kit will make 12 cards, and ours will be priced at less than $20. So I'm going to position this so that it is right along that colored line. I'm going to do the same thing here. right along the colored line. I'm going to close my card, crease it nicely here. Before you give this, stage your butterflies by winding them up a little bit before you put it in the card so that when your gift recipient gets this card and they open it, they get the delight of that spinning butterfly. Okay, which you could tell I like since I've already wound it up twice for you. I'm a kid at heart, guys. I completely admit it. I completely admit it. I've used so many Hunkydory foam squares over the years, and this is the first time I got a pack that wasn't particularly well cut. If you get that, tell me and I will replace them for you or credit you back for that, because it's a little bit wasteful to have to use 2 or 3 squares because they don't want to break where you want them to go. That's the beauty of shopping with us, is that we stand behind everything we sell. So just let me know if there's something that's a mess. I won't make you send them back, just let me know and I'll credit you back for that pack. Okay, this one, I think I'm going to position this right about here. I'm going to clip myself that pretty border. Use this nice yellow one on the side, just because I think it would be pretty here. And then I need a greeting. Sending sunshine your way, that seems perfect with this bright yellow card and butterfly. I think we'll put that right down there. Okay, and I'm going to put butterfly, sunshine. I'm going to use finger lift tape on this border because I don't want to tear and peel foam squares. I got my trusty finger lift tape. Yes, I could have used foam squares. Yes, I could have used my red liner. Any of those would be great. Tear my finger lift tape in the center. Pull it back both ways. I got a little uneven, so I'm just folding my tape back on itself. Put my pretty little border here. Clip it off. And just as quick and easy as that, guys, we have this beautiful little card. And again, here's the colors that you get. You get the yellow, lemon, lime, tangerine, and cherry sherbet. What are you saying, Lauren?
Curled butterflies for the front of the card.
Oh, yes. Lauren did remind me that I actually could have layered up a butterfly on the front of my card, so I'll go ahead and do that. Because they send you plenty of butterflies that you can add an extra to the front. You know how we like to kind of perk up the butterfly wings, make them a little bit more dimensional. Thank you, Lauren. She was over there waving her hand, jumping up and down, but I couldn't understand what she was saying. But at least she got the message in there, and that was good. So we'll put a little tiny piece of red liner tape on here to hold this butterfly firmly in place. We'll put her perky little butterfly on her card face. Yeah, that's what we'll do as soon as I get the tape off my fingers. Okay, there we go. I'll add a little dimension to our card face by adding a dimensional butterfly on the front. Here, Lauren, that looks great. So that's it. I'm Debbie from Simply Special Crafts, and we'll see you next time. Don't wait to get these, they're going to sell out.